I'm waiting for Alien Blood to pop in. What fuck? He ain't got out yet. And he's gonna take it out.
You gonna keep that cat litter box or you gonna get rid of it?
The cat litter.
That's that cat litter box, right?
Where the cat gonna go at?
You got a cat?
Yeah. He doesn't know he don't like people. He don't come up.
Oh, I didn't know you still had
And nobody sees the cat.
Thank you so much for being patient.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for being patient. But I was trying to see which video that I was literally going to do, but his videos is short, so we're going to do a couple of them. So today we dedicating this day to my brother Alien Blood. I made sure I put his name in the title. What happened to the AF? I thought AF was their alien.
Thank you kindly. No. I put AB on, like, say if I go on like conference calls or I go on like a group chat call, then I put AB so people call me AB instead of Alien Blood.
Oh, so I can still I can leave it on, right? Leave the AB
Yeah,
on.
you can leave it on.
Yeah, even though he don't like us women, we still got to support our little brother.
I love all my black women.
Oh, I don't know. We're over 40. I don't know.
I know, right?
And all that, no, boss lady, it's just for marriage now. If we I love all the women over 40 that's beautiful and just want to have fun. But when we talk about investments and living the rest
Baby,
of my life
no.
out,
That
that's
is ridiculous.
that's a different conversation.
You know what? You sound young, baby.
No, no, I
Why
think
would
it,
you not want to invest with a older person that's already a person, I don't know, maybe when you get that age or whatnot, instead of trying to deal with somebody that's young, that's barely trying to get themselves together. I don't, okay. That's,
boss lady, my
You
cougar
thinking
friend.
about children wise?
Look, watch this, boss lady. My cougar friend told me this a few times, and I just got the gist of it. When was that? Like 2 days ago, when she said it, because this is like the seventh time she has said it. But she was just like, "Yo, you've been here before." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." And the 2 nights ago when she said it, it finally like it finally engaged in my head. Like, you know what? You're just an old soul. Because I've always thought like this. Even when I was like 19, I was like, I've always told, because I remember my brother was into older women. I always told him, bro, there's no life there. Like,
Huh?
no,
How'd
no, no,
you
hold on,
figure
hold on, hold on,
that?
hold on. Let me get my point. Let me get my
How'd
point.
you get there?
Let me get my point. Let me get my point. And Kevin, I remember when Kevin first came out, he even implemented this fact. Like basically,
Kitten?
the thrill is gone. That's what it is.
What?
When you with girls that have never been in certain situations, the energy is just different.
I
Like
know,
I've
but you
dated, look,
can't put everybody in that category.
I've
Exactly.
dated a few older women,
I would have to turn
That's
one.
still not
You got-
everybody.
I would never.
but boss,
Me,
we
I like
talking about
Mondo. No,
the majority of older women. They're not
No,
excited
no, the
about stuff.
majority of them that you met.
yeah, because a lot of them turn me on. I don't know about what he talk about.
A lot, a lot of
No.
40-year-old women that are doing real good
That's what
No,
I'm
no, no, no. We talking about no. We talking about no boss
and
lady.
married. A lot of the
and I can
girls that
speak
I
for myself.
mentored that are 40 now are married or been had husbands. I trained them well.
Right, boss lady.
But
Ben had
hold on,
husband.
hold on,
Right.
guys. Hold on. I don't want y'all taking over my
Oh,
program.
it's all right. Sorry.
I want to do the first one with the science. Alien Blood is up here to
Oh,
explain.
that's a beautiful video. Yes.
Yes, y'all taking away. Then we jump on them later. But today I want to get the videos in so people whoever watched the replay can see his material because I check his stuff every day. He don't know how he watch out. I like his numbers is growing and everything. I'm really that's why I said, you know what, let me continue to help him. Let me just put his stuff out there and have him speak for itself. But let's do this.
And thank you again for showing me the way. Thank you.
We still need longer videos, but
Yes.
okay, we're gonna start with the science one. Okay, the black community in neuroscience is you only got one like that, right?
Yeah.
Do religions work with each other? See, that's why I had to do this because he's gonna get the views on him, but the views is not gonna help him out when it's time for 4,000 hours. Okay, let's be quiet. Let's get this on the go.
So,
Hey,
the
nephew.
point of this conversation right here is just, science as a whole. I think that we don't look too much at science. I think as a race of people where we're really science based, black people, I feel like we don't look at science enough, and I think that's a big problem. We're the most scientific people on the planet, and we don't look at science at all. We take it for a joke. We talk about BS all day, literally. And the moral of this conversation is that science literally runs our lives, and we probably didn't even take a look at it our whole life. I think that living in a world where science changes pretty much every day.
Here go James.
Excuse me.
King.
We just
Oh no,
need
we're
to
not calling y'all
acknowledge
kings
science
no
way
more. Hold
as a
on.
group of people that
We have decided as women, even though his name is King, right? We
How would that? If his name is King, you call him King. No, that's his name.
you don't even know what I'm talking about.
Anthony.
That is not Anthony. That's my brother.
Oh, okay.
Mother. She's at the home. One day he did say that we was gonna do the YouTube together and stuff so we could crack y'all up. I think we're doing it today. He just don't know. No, we don't mind y'all being kings, but y'all seem to desert us, so we're not calling y'all king. King. Now James has been around. He's still around. You still around. But if you ain't still around, all the people that we have called kings have disappeared.
Wow.
So now they don't get that title no more.
Understood.
But you nephew, you always here. And James has been here. So I don't mind James. But that's for the future men that come up in here. We ain't calling you king no more.
We got King Dwayne. I know that.
Yeah, Dwayne.
are literally based around science.
Take care of a household. Other than that,
Literally,
he's
that's
a
our
king.
life.
He's a prince. He's a nobody.
Literally,
If you ain't
life
taking care of a house,
force.
if you ain't taking care of a family, if you ain't
We
taking
don't
care
even
of
care
something,
about it.
no,
We take it as a
not king.
joke. We look at it as, you know,
And that goes the same thing for a
bullshit
female. You're not.
conversation. The point of this video is to acknowledge the fact that, you know, we're gonna have to look at science way more in these coming years. And it's very beautiful, you know, to study science. But we're not taught these things, you know, we're not, you know, made sure that these things are in our life. That's a big point. We're not encouraged to really be around these things as much. And that's the point of this conversation is that we need to push and strive more to be the closest thing to science. And I mean every form of science. I don't care if it's science about grasshoppers. Literally. If it connects to us and is very valuable, let's talk about it. So that's what this channel is about. This channel is literally about just having, you know, science at the forefront of everything we do. Science is very important. Science built you, literally. So the point of the conversation is, you know, to have a mutual understanding on, you know, how science impacts our lives every day. And really change our lives by that. You know, not just saying, oh, this is that, and now I found this discovery. Change your life when you hear about these discoveries. That's the point. It's not, we could look up 8 different things right now and find out it's not real or it's something that you didn't know it was. We could do that any day. We could look up probably 10, we could probably look up 40 things a day that you didn't know, or 40 things a day
Come on,
that
hurry up now. Shit.
you misinterpret. You thought that was and it wasn't. We could do that. But no, people want to talk BS and talk about things that are meaningless and put things in their life that does nothing for them. Literally, science helps you in so many ways. You can't tell me 5 ways that anything else helps you in anything. I'm just talking about life, even your job. You can't tell me 5 things that your job really help you with life. Tell me 5 things. I want y'all to tell me 5 things that anything that you do in your daily life that helps you 5 different ways. This is how important science is because I could tell you arguably 20 things that science helps you with in your life. So we're wasting so much time on things that are so meaningless. And the point of this conversation is that, you know, science should be the forefront of everything. You see how relationships and black love is quote unquote the thing is so in now? It should be science. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna revolutionize YouTube. We're gonna make sure that people fully understand that science is, you know, the most important thing in your life. Period. It's no discussion. This is not a debate. I'm just telling you something so you can be filled in into the existence of actuality. Because reality is so taught. Going back to what I always tell you, our reality is so taught. A person can live 60 years in a reality and not look at actuality one time.
Gems.
When you realize how important actuality in science is, and how they coincide, the hairs on your arm may stick up. Being involved with, you know, science, having a relationship with science is therapeutic. Wait, therapeutic, sorry. It helps you so much, literally. It's like literally being your own therapist. Literally. Just being straight up. I could teach you how to be a researcher. I could teach you how to, you know, yearn for information. You know, when I first stepped into this life of science or this life of, you know, just being a researcher, you could say,
To stop the video and do commentary. So I'm not going to do the commentary. Alien, you're going to do the commentary. So give us a little commentary of what, you know, this video from this point, not after the point, but from this point. You know, express yourself.
Yes, ma'am. So basically, science is a thing that's not really big in our community. So I pretty much made this video because I felt like, you know, in school for black people, science is a thing. You know, I'd hear plenty of black people talk about science when they're in school. But when you step out to any of these urban communities or just the community of black people, period, and you speak that science stuff, you kind of look like a weirdo. I'm just keeping straight up. But the fact of the fact of this conversation is that the more you look into science, you realize how much you don't know. That's why it's so unhealthy not to be in science and just be informed into information, even if it's not science. Because I know a lot of information that's not science, and a lot of science that's not information. So just being in tune into what's happening, what's going down is very, very powerful.
I like the conversation. I like the conversation, but I wish you would have made some PowerPoints while you were doing that.
Right. Okay. Great point, boss lady. Great point. I'm gonna do. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do a part two, and I'm gonna add that. I like that.
Okay.
Yep.
We're going to go ahead. And don't forget, if you don't have my nephew, it's a shame my people have to drop his link because he can't, and he can't find himself. But my
I don't
people,
know how.
but them snipers, because we snipers, we ain't no joke. Aren't you? Aren't you a sniper?
No, I am, but it still won't let me put the link. I don't know why.
Well, the older snipers are gonna teach you. They're gonna help you out.
Like, share, and subscribe.
one thing I really realized was how much people, the average person in the street, average person in the world, period, don't know. And it's really hurtful, you know, when you think about the average person and, you know, how just really how they live life. Going back to the saying where a person can live 60 years in reality and not look one time at actuality. Think about that. A person can live their whole life and not look at the truth.
I'm just getting frigidaire for you.
You gonna do the picture? Okay, thank you. You think I think I know what it is. I think that he's getting used to being on the camera, getting used to like all of us when we first started. You know, it's all about getting used to, you know, because you don't see the people, and I don't know if he has a chat, because the chat usually helps you along, but in the beginning you usually don't have a chat. So I think so he doesn't have like nobody to feedback and talk to. so he's getting used to it. So it's going to get like better.
Yeah, that's why he has to go ahead put his own PowerPoints in.
Mm-hmm.
Because after, I'm not gonna lie, Sugar, after like 2, 3 minutes of talking, you kind of looking for so many words and thinking about so many
Right.
things.
I can see
Yeah,
it. I can
real
see it.
talk. You're
I can
looking for
see
so
it.
much. Yep.
When I see your head and you looking up, I said he's not used to this yet because his hands is in the wrong place.
So now you can go back and look at it, and then when you get to that point, you can say, okay, because this, what I meant by this is, this and that and the other, and explain.
He needs to do a part two, like
Yeah,
part
yeah.
two, and then get into like the different types of sciences.
And take, I see what you're saying. So, boss lady, I would take maybe like 2 or 3 minutes on each PowerPoint. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
But it's still even if you do that, like maybe like let us know. You can hmm, hmm let us know so we can be in the chat. So we'll help you out because the chat always helps you.
Mm.
Because then you can feel the presence of other people. But you don't hit me up. You just go bang, boom, 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 boom.
I got it. I gotta wait for this computer to come back. It's in the thing right now. Cause
But
no, cause
but
no,
I still
you know what? No, I'm sorry, Sugar, but you know what it is? On my computer, it lets me. I don't know if I'm not doing it right or I'm not looking for the right thing, but it don't allow me to schedule. Um,
no, you don't have to schedule. You got my Instagram to
right,
say, hey, I'm
right.
going live. That's why I said give me your Instagram. So when you live, I will know I'll be there.
Totally slipped my mind. Right, right.
And get a lot of us there. But like I said, you new to this, you're growing. I'm so glad your numbers, you almost hitting 50. When you hit that 100, you got to do that thank you 100 video. You know,
Right. I got
and
it.
I'm
I'm at 52 subscribers.
and then try to when you get being that you're gonna have us for support, you're gonna start talking longer and longer, which is gonna give you more minutes and more minutes. But I just like the point, even though you didn't do too many PowerPoints, I like the point that you did a video stating that the black community ignores science. I think
Yeah.
the topic alone made me pick this one first because unlike James know everything about science. James should really be up here with you.
Come
James,
on.
James should be up here with you. We should be listening to you guys actually. James said, "Just be yourself. Don't try to please anybody." Exactly. That's why I say he's gonna come into his own.
Thank you, King.
All right. So even though his name is hard to find, if you do click the bell, it'll come up. What's going on, bro?
Press play. Press play.
Ah, boss. I was thinking that. Tony? Aye, aye, Captain.
Y'all gonna stop picking on me. I'm here. I be looking at stuff. I don't be forgetting about.
Well, I don't know. You could press play because we could have been watching whilst you doing something, whatever you doing over there, girl.
It's very important to be in tune to, science and the basics of science. Just understanding what science is, what it coincides with, because science also has intangibles. It also reaches and latches on to other things. So understanding that science comes in so many different forms and elevates and it demonstrates. It just does so much. You got to be uh, very inclined to these things, very privy, snappy into it, because things change so rapidly. But if you realize why they're changing or how they're changing, you'll never miss a beat. So that's the point. And science is a scary thing. I would add, it would, it would be, for a lot of people because you have to, how some people say face their demons. That's what they say. But that's what it really is. I think it's very valuable for you to study the place you're in and the people you're around. Also, life. It's very, very valuable. It is. Don't ever, just take it for granted. Oh, I can just live life. I don't have to study people. Oh, people are just regular. People don't mean anything. Da 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 da. Everything means something. I always tell somebody, I always tell people this. Everything means something. Anything means something. People got to stop taking life for granted. Life ain't cheap. Life ain't free. People just think life is free. Life is, it's given.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead,
You got to
nephew.
earn life.
Hmm.
And that's the point of this conversation. And that's what science is. It's about earning life. Not just saying, oh, I'm living it. I'm in it. I look like it. We have to become way more strategic in how we move. It can't just be I, me. This new world concept of how we live, everything is I only see I. People are a joke. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. People are a joke. Everybody needs somebody that's first off. And more importantly, you know, people need the world. Anybody that ever tells you F the world, I'm not even gonna lie. That's one of the dumbest things I ever heard in my life. F the world. Think about that whole concept. F the world, but I need the world. If it wasn't for the world, where would I be? The world is science. So learn how to have patience with yourself and study some science. And you can always come to me.
How we gonna
I'm
come to
up
you?
24 hours a day,
All right, we're gonna do
365. Don't worry, I'll make it happen for you.
that.
Any questions?
Okay, go ahead, nephew. I don't want you to say I stole your video without doing no commentary. I think the way you putting that is so sweet. You gonna make me cry.
No, I
I,
just feel like,
you,
me.
your auntie is so proud of you.
Thank you so much. But you know what it really is? I just felt like growing up, being young, like 14, 15, 16. I remember those years. That's why I can't wait to get like 45, when I can really speak to the kids that's like 14, 15, 16, that's about to really be a man, like growing up into manhood. I felt like through those years, for me specifically, I had so many questions with just information, education, and just spirituality. And I just feel like the more you learn this, the smoother your life goes. Literally, the smoother you are as a person. And for me, that's why I feel like it's just so many guys out here that, for my eyes, that I just feel like are offbeat. They're not smooth, basically. And that has something to do with the spirit.
I just think that you did a phenomenal job. Just well, don't talk about the world, but we need the world. Oh my goodness, he's gonna make me cry. Don't tell nobody I'm sentimental and don't talk about that feminine crap, okay? Leave me and my masculine alone. Don't be like, oh, she's really feminine and stuff, okay? Don't go blowing me up to the feminine people.
And I got you.
If they say I'm mad, you leave it. Just don't be like, no, she's sentimental. She be ready to cry and stuff. And then she want to baby you and stuff like that. Don't you be telling none of my secrets. Now, let's get back to this. And I better not cry. I'm so sentimental. Oh my god.
answer. And I think the moral of this, conversation is just understanding that people do what they want, but you can't be those people. That's the moral of the story. Science is very important because if you are the person those people are, you'll never get the results that you need to get. That's the point of this conversation is dig deep into yourself, go for higher, go for the best that you can do. Life is made for you. Love yourself, and more importantly, be yourself. Those are the two biggest problems that we have when it comes to people that don't deal in science. They're not really themselves, that's first off. And nine times out of ten, it's really hard for them to love themselves. Because a lot of people look, when you don't have the real answers to life and you don't study, you know, the things you're supposed to study, you don't understand a lot. So you start getting emotional. You realize that the people that study a lot, they're not emotional because your mind and your spirit is always on an emotional roller coaster. You don't even have time to be emotionally, physically. You don't even have that energy because your mind and your spirit is somewhere else. That's why people lose their mind because their mind, spirit, soul are, I can go down the list, you understand? Are all just combobulated. You have to know how to balance that. That's the point of this conversation. Science is a great balance for life, for a relationship with yourself. Nobody cares about you but you. Stop thinking that other people care about you because they laugh with you. It gets me mad because you realize a lot of people that, don't study science actually just don't know a lot naturally. Not saying that they're dumb, but when I hear a person that's not really deep into science, I realize that person just doesn't know a lot. And it's not a problem. It's just something that you have to realize. You question someone and they say, well, I don't really dig into science. I'm not really about that. Understand that person is lost. You got to realize what science is and also how to incorporate science in the communication of life. You can't just be a researcher or just a studier. Just, oh, I'm going to research and I'm going to find out what I need to find out. And, whatever I know, I know. You have to indulge yourself in the existence of life after you learn the science. You still have to deal with people because you're going to learn some heartbreaking things. You're going to come across some things that will be mind blowing.
Woo.
But the point is for you to get to a point where you know internally, I'm
Like, share.
comfortable. I may be losing this race or losing this fight, but I'm comfortable. A lot of people, and this is why I love science, a lot of people are just not comfortable with themselves. Even when I debate, personally, that's why I debate, because you have to see how comfortable you are within yourself, and more importantly, how comfortable you are within your research. It can't just be, oh, I've learned this and I got it. You learn things, then you go out in the world and you see where the average people mindset are. You ask questions. You don't indulge in a real debate. You have to know how to debate when to debate. You know, it's very important that you know how to debate and when to debate. Because when you get this information, when you get, really indulged with this level of research and information, you feel like you got something. And this is the point of the conversation right here. I'm going to end shortly with this. Like, share, and subscribe as well. Like, share, and subscribe. You need to have a thermometer on how hot or cold a individual is in terms of you debating with that individual. If they go past a certain temperature, then you debate him. And I mean, in terms of the temperature, in terms of the knowledge they may have, in terms of how they present the information they have. Having this thermometer will make you become a better person with even communication with others. You need to know that you're going to be your biggest supporter when it comes to science.
Mm.
And I think that's literally how it should be, even within even life. You should be your biggest supporter with everything. But we're just talking about the basics of science. You're going to be your biggest supporter. Point blank, period. The moral of this conversation is for us to acknowledge the fact that, we lack, in science. And I'm just talking about black people. And we're a science based culture. Literally. Everything about us is science. I love to understand that
Before we get to the next video, because I want to go into a couple of other videos. They're really short. They're really short. You can finish telling us, like, when you're speaking upon science, speaking upon the different sciences, what type of sciences of what, that certain things that you may want to put in number two, because you're speaking upon science, but science is a big broad. Like, what type of sciences?
Right. See, right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And I don't know if you're gonna I don't know if you're gonna like this comment, Alien, but I'm listening to you and uh I don't know, something's telling me that you are being a hypocrite because I don't know. I just think I don't think you should be messing with an older woman. I don't think you should be messing with any woman. I think you should be.
Boss lady,
Wait.
what? I don't know what they had to do with this.
Because it's science. Science. It
No,
was the
no.
science. Don't
I,
know the science.
I said as soon as we finish this, then you can roast them. I want to get into the videos.
But he was talking about scientifically, and I was thinking about it scientifically, and I'm just like, wait a minute. He's doing something that's against you, going against the grain,
I
bro.
mean, but scientifically,
Oh,
no, I got you, sugar. I got you. Two seconds. 2 seconds. Scientifically, though, boss, a mature woman could help me in certain aspects of life. Not all, but certain aspects.
Not having sex.
They could teach me some things.
No.
Why not?
Because
yeah.
because you're
We're going up to the next. After you finish that statement, we're going up to the next one. The next
because
video.
you're a king, you're gonna always know how to do sex. You don't need practice that.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You do it. That's a solid point.
Where the queen
That
is.
is a solid point. Not because no, I do feel like a mature woman really can't overall teach me some things, but she can show me some things that are a little different from a younger woman, just in terms of the one-on-one experience.
All right,
And
now
it,
we're gonna leave
right,
that subject alone, please. And
right.
You see, I ain't said nothing else. I said what I had to say, and I'm done with it.
okay, I'm trying to find a good one. Black woman communicating wrong. I'm only saying
James, what you talking about? Ha ha ha, he. I'm gonna kick your ass, James.
I'm trying to find something that's more than a couple of seconds. Why black women killing kids? What's going on?
Ooh, I can't stand. Don't. Ooh. I do not like that word. Uh, Carolyn, I do not like that word. It just irritates me. It makes my skin crawl.
What Carolyn said? Let me see. Let me see.
That's that SIS word. Oh, I can't even say.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that irritates me.
Thank you, Miss
Ooh.
Rod, from earlier. I'm sharing my video. Thank you so much.
Oh, he got a good one. It's everything a lie. Why I'm gonna play this video because this is Rod type of stuff.
Yeah.
And the hoes are still winning. You got hoes are not winning. The hoes are still winning. God damn it. Shit.
Temper- Temporarily.
They don't do nothing but lay on their back, right? No, they gonna win forever. Because
Mm-mm.
they got clientele.
You know why, Sugar? Because
Mhm.
most of them are not going to end up with what they want. No woman wants to be 16 alone. No woman.
There is no
Most of them,
retirement. There is no
most of them,
retirement.
That's some
most of
bullshit.
them,
I don't know what you talking about. You better
most of
ask
them.
somebody, alien. Hold on.
Boss lady, most women want
Wait.
to be
Pump your
alone.
brakes. Pump your brakes. I know a lot of 60-year-olds. Pump your brakes now.
But they don't want to be alone. Come on, boss.
Wait a minute. No, but wait, this is the thing. We don't want to be alone, but we sure can be happy alone.
Of course, but y'all don't want to. That's the key to conversation. Y'all don't want to.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
but
oh, yes I do want to.
you
Sugar,
you
sugar, you
can't
don't know.
say. But
I
if
want to
I
go on
don't
to the
want to,
next.
I'm
I
gonna tell
want to
you right
go
now.
on to the
I
next
would
subject.
rather live single. I This is a
I'm gonna do
great.
a video
It
single
feels
and
really
happy.
good to be
That will
single.
be next. I'm gonna
Boss
do a
lady, you
video.
know you want you a 6'4", 225, handsome.
Nah, I
Guess
take
where he
that.
at? Guess where
I
he
take
at? On speed dial.
Sugar,
that.
Sugar said, "I'll take him."
What you mean?
Got him right on speed dial. That's where he need to be.
6'4", 225. No, but boss lady, trust and believe. Most men want to be 16 with somebody too. All these men speaking, they want to be alone. They don't. Most men want women too. Period.
Man, I got three young men I'm raising now, so my life done changed all the way 365 degrees.
Mm, mm.
So even if I did want to be in a relationship, I gotta go through these three young men here, and they ain't no joke.
Yeah. Yep. I know it. Same thing with me and my brother and my mother. Yep.
Yeah, and I'm granny too. They way protective.
How many grandchildren you got?
I got 11 grandsons. I have not 10 grandsons and one granddaughter.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow, you got a family.
all me boys and just one granddaughter. She the oldest too.
Wow.
She's hella spoiled.
Yeah, she got too much protection.
Yeah, and then she's got her other little cousins and stuff. So she can't really get away with nothing.
Mm.
And then her grandma's well known, and me and her dad. So she can't get away with. She cannot even. I even know bus drivers. I'd be like, if this one be on the bus doing something, call me.
Mm.
I'm telling you, you know how you let your kids go on the bus on their little journey.
Yep.
And they would do something, and the bus driver would call me and say, down here at the mall and da 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 da. I'll be right on down there. It's a wonderful thing having young people in your life.
Oh yeah, I remember this one. Yeah.
When and how and
Too bad we don't hear you.
It's gonna come on shortly. I don't know why I did that, but I
It
remember.
happens. I'm joking.
I didn't know you had a gap.
Yeah.
That's why I was thinking we related, because majority of my family, we all
What?
have. My whole entire family has a gap.
Oh, I can
The
see it
whiting on their
now. I
butt.
did not
Uh,
even know
My
that.
whole family.
we're having a little lecture on basically
That's science too.
is
That
everything
damn
a lie?
marijuana. And I'm
Because
joking.
basically, I'm not gonna go too
It
too
is
deep
though.
into it
Mhm.
right now. But long story short, if we're being lied to about basically what we're in or where we at, basically the world, Earth, um, everything else is a lie.
But not the
If
world.
that's
The
to me,
planet
that's
Earth.
the only reason why I truly looked into it and kind of went a little crazy.
No, no, no.
Because I looked
We
at
Wait,
might be
wait.
related too.
Hold on,
Kevin.
that
sugar.
is
Pause the video real quick.
is.
Oh
I'm not
God.
saying it truly is,
Hold on.
but if it
And this is
is,
why this video is so valuable.
Hmm.
Technically, the world and planet. How you want to say? What's the best way to say it?
If you let me watch the video,
No, it's hard to distinguish which is which. You don't know that the planet is Earth or Earth is the planet. You don't know.
Is the planet in the world or the world in the planet?
it's both.
Great question, boss. We don't know.
I say both. I
Mm.
know that's not my world, so I'm just gonna play it. Y'all
Go
gonna
ahead,
have
go
to.
ahead.
Y'all can't ask me questions. Y'all have to. I have to learn from you on
Great,
the side and
great
stuff like
question, oh
that.
boss. Great question.
Right? Don't. I'm not. That's not my world. That's your world. So I'm learning. That's why I need people to come to your channel, and I really think you should stick to more like this. And if you want to do a channel about relationships and stuff, do another whole channel for that, because you're going to confuse your audience. But as of now, continue what you're doing. Because I seen you had 100 and something, and I was like, you go, you don't know, you don't be like, you don't even be know. I was, let me check to see what's going on with his progress. Let me see what's going on with his progress. But I gave you my DM, but you never gave me yours, so I couldn't find you on Instagram.
I'm
You
about to
never,
write you right now.
right?
you have to take into the account that everything else is a lie. If the place that you think you're in, the place you're at, if you find out that that's a lie, you have to question everything. Everything else is on the table. At that point, everything else is on the table. Anything that you have ever imagined, you could ever fathom, it's on the table. Point blank period. So I'm not gonna talk too much. We're gonna jump straight into it. Here we go. And this is a podcast from my man Eddie Bravo. I don't even know if he's still doing his podcasts anymore, but this is from like 3 years ago. But this is a great teacher, one of the great mentors. Eric Dubay will be on the show on Eddie Bravo. And
From
we just
now
gonna jump
on,
straight
whoever see
into it.
this video, you see my picture in front of your video.
I want to introduce Eric Dubay. Eric,
Oh,
explain
he
the
changed his picture.
timeline of the flat Earth and
All right, Miss Keefus.
when and how and why did we go? Like you said, it was flat Earth for forever, and then we switched. It was Copernicus, right? We switched, and then talk about, because most people think only dumb people think it's flat Earth. And back then, correct me if I'm mistaken, but there was like this, the philosophers of the time and the scientists of the time. They were going back and forth with
They got their little special
the
mics. They
geocentric
all
model
low.
versus the heliocentric model. It wasn't like there was
Okay,
a
let him break it down. Let him break it down.
Yeah, I've got the timeline.
Listen.
History of that Earth on my channel. It's not extrapolated completely, but for now, quickly, nobody thought the Earth was a spinning ball until 500 BC or so when Pythagoras came up with it. And for the next few hundred years, other Greek philosophers toyed with the idea and wrote about it. Aristophanes, Plato, and Aristotle. And then it disappeared for another 2,000 years. Nobody talked about it. Nobody believed it. There was no record of anyone
Let me make sure.
writing books about it, anything like this, until 1543 when Copernicus came out with his book, and then suddenly it became a big topic, and
Hey,
Galileo and some of these other people coming in and giving their quote-unquote proofs for the spinning ball Earth, that slowly but surely became the mainstream model up until about the 1800s, when actually there was a flat Earth resurgence, when a bunch of flat Earth scientists started doing experiments and printing books and newspapers and other things during lectures. And so it was a hot topic of debate around the turn of the 19th century. And then, of course, with Einstein's relativity theory, which is a philosophy that basically banishes everything to ultimate relativity. So there can't be any motionless thing in the universe, like they said the Earth was. And then eventually you get into NASA with the moon landings, and nowadays they've got all these fake CGI pictures we're talking about, which everyone believes are real. So most everybody thinks that the Earth is a spinning ball now, and it's really just been a long-term propaganda.
Okay, so pause that real quick before he even jump into that. Put this on the table before we even get full into this conversation. There is no real actual photo of Earth. It never has been. All of those photos are fake. Any photo you ever seen of Earth is fake. It's CGI. This is deep, and that's one thing that made me really start looking to this thing too. That we don't have one official picture of Earth. So he's gonna keep on going into details on some things, but bear with us.
Campaign over the past 500 years, which, when you look into it, has been spurred by and maintained by Freemasonry, the oldest and largest secret society in the world, with over 5 million members in almost every country in the world.
So basically, when he says that, he's saying that because everything connected to a spinning Earth concept of the world connects to Freemasonry or being a Mason. All of NASA is Freemasons. Literally anything that has to do with that spinning ball theory is a Mason. Literally, they probably came up with it. Literally, it's that deep.
You find that Copernicus and Newton and Galileo, right up until modern day, the astronauts, almost every astronaut that claims to have gone into outer space or walked on the moon is publicly known as a Freemason. So it's the same group of people who have been promoting this idea for the past 500 years. So that's another red flag, as Eddie was talking about. There's so many red flags when you find out that the original moon landing footage has all been erased. They can't find it. And the telemetry data, can't find that. Things that actually confirm these things to be true. They can't find those. The moon rocks have now come out to be fake. When you look into these things, it's completely obvious, as Eddie said, that the moon landing is a complete hoax. And then you can ask, well, why would they do that? And when you look at the history of flat Earth, and you see that the moon landing hoax allowed them to hypothetically get away from their ball Earth, take a picture of it. That is the main reason for the moon landing hoax, is to perpetuate, to continue propaganda as to this spinning ball, Big Bang evolution cosmology that they've come up with, where you're nothing, you're just a speck of dust in an infinite universe that came about from a random Big Bang accident with no consciousness or life involved, and then suddenly, somehow, out of nothing, consciousness, life, diversity, nature, everything that you see around you just came into existence through slow evolution of cold, hard matter, and then somehow consciousness and life comes into it. So they have this whole materialist philosophy that they've been trying to inculcate the world into.
Right.
The spinning ball Earth is just part of it. As I'm saying, it gets into evolution and Big Bang and all this other crap. And the idea is to make you believe, well, first of all, the idea is to have you stop trusting your own senses, your own experiments and experience, and to instead trust these authority figures who are giving you information, giving you pictures and videos and saying, this is the truth, trust us, instead of trusting yourself, which using your own devices and your own methods, it's easy to prove that the earth is not a spinning ball. I have a book called 200 Proofs the Earth is Not a Spinning Ball.
I highly recommend this book. Matter of fact, you can listen to it on YouTube. You can look up either Eric Dubay page. Eric Dubay. Dubay is D-U-B-A-Y. Dubay is the last
Miss
name.
Ride,
Eric is
really?
spelled E-R-I-C. You can look it up. 200 Proofs that the world is not a spinning ball. First of all, is more than 200 proofs that the world is not a spinning ball, but that's not the fact. The point is, when you get like to number 20, to like the 20th proof, you're just like, in your mind, you're so warped because there's so much proof that the world is not a spinning ball. At like number 20 in your mind, you're okay. I know where this is going. Already, like, you don't even have to listen past 20. You could if you would, if you want to. I suggest it, but most people in their mind, they're gonna hear so much. It's gonna swoop their mind like this. But more of the story is Eric Dubay he's ahead of his time, and he must be protected at all costs. And more of the stories that Eric Dubay is like one of the fathers in terms of bringing this to light and just having so many details, behind this. So look up Eric Dubay in his book with 200 Proofs that the world is not a spinning ball. That book is phenomenal. That work I know it took him so much research and so much time. So please, pay attention to that. Look into that.
Everyone can check out, and you can see for yourself. I mean, NASA doesn't even claim to have 200 proofs that we live on a spinning ball. The most you'll ever be able to find is 10. They've never felt the need to try to come up with more than 10 supposed proofs that you live on a spinning ball. And in my book, I debunk all 10 of those, and I give you 200 of the opposite reasons why we're obviously not moving. We're motionless, just as you said. We're sitting here doing this podcast. You don't feel like you're spinning around an axis at 1,000 miles per hour,
No.
around the sun at 66,600 miles per hour, while the
Relaxing.
sun is also moving. So it's not the heliocentric theory anymore. Now it's the acentric theory, because they don't know what the center of the universe is. So the sun is also traveling 500,000 miles per hour around the Milky Way galaxy, and the Milky Way galaxy itself is shooting millions of miles per hour off from that Big Bang that they say
That's
happened
crazy.
14.7 billion years ago. They know exactly how long ago it happened too. They can make up these huge
Who computer is
distances
that?
to the
Look at
sun,
Miss
these
Rod.
huge
She all
numbers of
on this. You
how
see that,
far
right?
things are, and
Yeah,
these
yeah.
timelines.
She's
This
cracking me
this
up.
her type of video,
It's
boy.
been getting longer and longer as they go. If you look,
Like, I've always wondered that, like, how
No, I don't want to
do
hear
they
you.
know
I
how
want to hear
far
you
we are?
here. What you gotta say, bro? Nephew? Nephew? Hello? Okay, he got us on mute. He'll be back.
Yeah, I
Yep.
always wondered about that doggone flat world, because when I went on an airplane and I seen how flat everything was, I kept looking down like, okay, we gonna go up and up, we going up, but it kept being flat, kept being flat. So I was like, this is weird. It was weird to me.
Like, we didn't go in no damn circle, did we?
No, we went like across.
This plane of frequency vibration. Then I'm gonna play one of Miss Rod videos too. Alien Blood to Earth. Can you come back to Earth, Alien Blood? Earth to Alien Blood. Earth to Alien Blood.
Okay, when he went to answer the door or something.
He probably rolling up some science.
Yeah, okay, we'll catch him on the next break.
Uh-huh.
Are from Venus.
Let me get Miss Rod up here too.
Like, what?
One of her videos.
Like, think about that. How do you know the distance from here to Saturn? And then you telling me it's light years.
You never even traveled 1 light year ever. Like, think about that. Logically, you're telling me that that thing over there is 4,052 light years away, right? You never traveled 1 light year. How do you know what 1 light year is? Like, we've never really sat down and said, "Oh shit, he just said that." Like, we've never really sit there. This is why I love Eric Dubé, and this is why I say he's really ahead of his time, and he's really such a blessing. He really is. Shout out to Eric Dubé. But the point of this conversation is that until Eric Dubé really came out, I've never really asked myself simple questions. It's just simplicity.
I love.
It's
trying to find
very
my
simple.
contact
Everything is
lenses.
very simple. How would you know what 4,200 light years is if you never traveled 1 light year? You don't know what 1 light year feels like. You don't have no evidence of you traveling 1 light year. But yet you're telling me that that thing over there is 6,000 light years away.
I agree.
Wow, this is really a really interesting conversation. I'm gonna keep on letting Eric Dubé go. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna pause it no more. It's just, to me, it's mind-boggling. It really is. When you just sit down and just look, simplicity. Just
I'm
sit
doing
down and
yours
just ask
next. You
yourself
don't gotta
simple
be here. I'm
questions.
just gonna play the
Stop thinking
video.
about what people taught you or
You
what
don't have to say
you know
nothing. I'm just gonna
you've
show the
learned in
video.
life.
I want to show the
Forget that.
video.
Ask yourself simple questions.
Look at Copernicus's figure for how far away the sun supposedly was in his model. It was only a bit more than 3 million miles away. But then you go to Newton and it was up to 26 million, and you keep going. At one time it was over 104 million, and then they
So
brought it back down
nasty.
to 93 million right now. That's where we're at now. But flat earthers throughout the centuries, as Eddie said, have measured using sextants and plane trigonometry from different points all over the plane, and found out that the sun is very close and very small. It's like a spotlight that illuminates over the plane. About 3,000 miles above us, about 30 miles in diameter is what you get from using these actual measurements that we can do without having to trust these random scientists and their random theories. I mean, do you know how they say that they come up with the distances to the stars? The stars, they figure out how far away they are by taking a star up to a little color chart and determining how blue it is or how red it is. And they say, oh, it's blue shifting. It's blue shifting at this rate, so we know that it's this many light years away from us. Light years, another Star Trek term they came up with to make things that are trillions and trillions and trillions of miles away, supposedly, sound more plausible. So again,
I was just saying that.
It's magic, you know. Oh, it's 10 trillion light years away, and we know because
Are
of
you
the
back,
gradient
alien?
of the
Yeah, he
blue
back.
redshift on
Oh,
our little
okay.
color scale.
I think so.
You can, with a telescope or with a zoom camera, with your own eyes, look at any star any night and notice every single color of the rainbow and watch it fluctuate through all colors like a pulsating disco ball. So for them to claim that they're able to gauge star distances based on color, this is just part
Alien, you back?
of the kind of pseudoscience that they feed you with a capital S, calling it
He's
science.
not.
I'm already convinced. So I mean, since I already have done my research and I already get past this point of it, I do believe the Earth is somewhat flat, from what we can see. But I have a couple questions. One, so the stars are just light. They're not. They're just like when you look through telescopes. Because people say when I start talking about this, they're like, wait, when I look through a telescope, I can see the Saturn.
Why you put his voice like that?
So explain to the people what they are looking through the telescope, or if those photos on the internet are not even real photos. Can you look through a telescope and see the rim around Saturn?
There's a halo and a light around the sky, so the world must be a spinning ball, is their argument. Yeah, you can see a little halo of light around Saturn in a telescope. But Saturn itself and all of the other wandering stars, which are now called planets, the ancients differentiated the stars only as fixed or wandering, because the fixed stars, you can see that they maintain their relative positions to one another night after night, century after century, thousands of years. Polaris has been exactly above the North Pole, and all of the other fixed stars revolve perfect circles around Polaris, staying in their constellations night after night. Yet supposedly we're spinning around the sun while the sun spins around the galaxy, and the galaxy shooting off through the universe at those speeds that I mentioned earlier. If that was actually the case, then the night sky would never be the same 2 nights in a row. It would never come back around. Or if it did, it would be millions of years, whatever. You wouldn't be able to have constellations. You wouldn't be able to track these things the way that we are. The only way that you can do it is because we're not moving. And everything else over our heads, all those lights in the sky that look like they're moving over us, they're doing exactly what it looks like they're doing. They're moving over and around us. We're not moving. You look at the sun move over and around us, and then you see the moon come following a similar pattern.
Hold on. I gotta rewind that back. That, hold on. That was a body bag. Did you hear? Hold on. You gotta hear what he just said.
They're doing exactly what it looks like they're doing. They're moving over and around us. We're not moving. You look at the sun move over and around us, and then you see the moon come following a similar path at a similar speed. But NASA tells you that moon is rotating around us. But this Earth we stand on, is rotating around the sun. But you can see for yourself that it's not the case. Just like you can feel for yourself that we're not.
Where alien blood go? He better bring his butt back. What happened now? What else is wrong? I don't know. I don't hear no volume. There's no volume. Just look at the pictures, I guess.
Oh, I want to hear it. Is there another one?
Yeah, but when she get too deep into this, when she get too deep into it, they cut her off. Maybe. Let me see something.
The super moon is
called
a
No, Miss Caroline was right. Press play.
That's today. And Pink Moon Monday is like, why is the heavens pink? I'm like, I don't understand. I'll be outside tomorrow taking pictures. I will be outside tomorrow taking pictures because I just can't honestly believe that, all these things I never even knew about, never even thought about. because I asked myself, I know the moon turns red, blood orange. Blood red. I know the moon be turning blood orange, red orange, like it's like about to bust blood out of it. And I'd be wondering, like, what is going on? Like, why? I mean, like, the moon is like somebody's projecting color onto it. That's what I'm trying to say. Somebody is projecting color onto the moon. Okay? There's too many colors. Too many colors. I'm going to show you guys some of the colors right now. I'm going to show you guys some of the colors because I really don't understand it. Have you seen the moon turn different colors? Blue moon. Blue moon. Yep. Have you guys seen the moon turn different colors? Isn't it scary? Isn't it scary? So I'm going to show you guys some of the moon colors. Orange, you saw orange? Okay. Let me see. So orange, I'm going to show you right now. StreamYard. Amen. You know, you would think that I grasped the concept to this already. You would think that, okay? But I feel like a brand new newbie. A brand new newbie, I promise you. Because we learned about the phases of the moon already. We learned about the phases of the moon already, but some of these colors, what do they mean? Like, what honestly do they mean? What is the meaning of these colors that the moon portray? Is it really science? It was really big. Yes. I don't know if y'all seen some of my older videos, but I was sitting in my office and I promise you, the moon will be coming through my front window. It will be coming through the window. It will be coming through the window. I promise you. Okay, let's share this. Share screen in the tab. Okay, I'm getting there. I'm getting there in the tab. Okay, here we go. So, this is the colors of the different colors of moons. Ain't that something? Now, if this doesn't look like a damn crayon box, I don't know what does. I don't know what does if it doesn't look like a crayon box. And each one of these moons have a meaning. So, like, how is that possible? So we're going to look at some of the meanings these moons have because they go to pink one. I see it. I don't know if you guys can see where I got my cursor at. That's the moon that's supposed to be out tomorrow. And then it's supposed to gradually turn into this. From this color to this color. From bright pink to adult pink. So we're going to see. We are really going to see what's going on. So they say that the color, what color is the moon? It depends on the night outside of the Earth's atmosphere. The dark moon, which shines by reflects sunlight, apparently magnificently brownish gray. And then you have a red or yellow color moon, usually indicates the moon seen near the horizon. There's a blue light moon. The blue light moon, and what is saying? Away from a long, what is that? Away from scattered from a long way through the path of the Earth's atmosphere. Sometimes the laden with the fine dust. The blue-colored moon is more rare and can indicate the moon seen through an atmosphere carrying larger dust particles. I'm like, what? What the what?
Hmm?
I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Are you really
That's
kidding me right
wonderful,
now?
but it's supposed to
These
be.
are the colors of the moon. Like, how could that be? How could that be
It's no
possible?
gravity, so where's the dust coming
And
from?
we have all these different color moons. How is that even possible? So I wanted to understand what is the relationship of a pink moon. Okay. I want to see what is that relationship of a pink moon? What does it mean? Like, what does it really mean? Like, what is it? Like, what is it? So I'm gonna tell you, it's that look up pink moon. Pink moon. There you go. It pops up. That's crazy. So we supposed to have our pink moon tomorrow. So it says it is where would a pink moon be? The pink moon is set to make an appearance December 20th. The last year was a pink moon in April 26th. The super moon is called a super moon. It's phenomenal and happens when the full moon coincides with the day the moon is at its closest distance from Earth, making it appear larger than ever. If these people don't stop, I see no horizon but it be too bright to actually see. It's like I can't describe it. It's like, why is the moon turning pink? It says during the total lunar eclipse, when the moon is in the Earth's shadow, the only light reaching the moon passes through the Earth's atmosphere that produces a red tinge. What is a tinge? Or a deeper red color after big, dirty volcano eruptions. So, are we led to believe the things that's going on the moon? It says volcanic eruptions. That turns the moon red. That turns the moon red. That we can see that. Like, how is that possible?
What?
How is any of this actually possible? So, what are we going to believe? Are we going to believe in science? Are we going to believe in God? I choose God. What are these colors really about? Is the moon fake? Is it fake? Now, don't tell me somebody landed on the moon now. I don't want to argue about that. I don't want to argue about who landed on the moon. I don't know. Look at these colors. These are the colors that we actually see in the sky. It's like a projection. Like, you know how you have like it's Christmas time now, right? You see all the lights out. They got some decorations that are projection lights. That actually, you know, like how the Batman light is when they call for Batman, the signal, you can project lights anywhere. Are they actually projecting different color lights at the moon in the sky? Like, are they really doing this? Like, I mean, like dark brown, red, orange, pink, blue, yellow, and white, you know. Now, I know when the clouds pass, see, this is what I don't understand. The moon, when you see the clouds go past the moon. Okay, see, this is why I say science is a trip. You see the clouds go past the moon, right? You know, it rains. I have never seen an airplane fly past the moon. Like, what atmosphere is the moon really in? I don't want nobody to tell me outer space, because outer space don't exist. Everything is inside of the Earth atmosphere. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight with nobody. My beliefs are my beliefs. Your beliefs are your beliefs. like I try to teach you guys. I try to teach you guys the different layers of the earth. And when you put the different layers of the earth into play, the Bible says it already. The Bible says the earth is stable. The earth shall not move. Nothing shall come in and nothing shall go out. I'm just saying that's what's in the Bible. So for you to tell me all this craziness going on, I'm going to tell you, no, sir. No, sir. Hi, D. Hi, D. What's up, Marquita? How my sisters doing? This may not be for y'all because you know my theories. But thank you for stopping by and dropping your likes. I appreciate you guys. Love y'all. So we're talking about the pink moon that's going to be on display for us to see tomorrow. Tomorrow is Pink Moon Monday. So these are the colors of the moon. Me and Angela up here kicking it. I know. Thank you. Love you guys. I love you guys. Thank you. You know, yeah, I know y'all not into this kind of stuff, but they pretty colors though. Y'all like pretty colors. So, you know, as we go on and we look at the Earth atmosphere and we see that there are multiple levels. I'm going to show you guys that on the screen about the multiple levels of the Earth. So it's called, let me go back to this one here. Go back up. See if I can change it. Okay, that's cool. I could do it. I'm going to type it in because it's all true. Earth atmospheres. You know my non-spelling self, though. You know my non-spell. I can't spell. I can't type and I can't spell. Love you guys. Love you guys. So, in the Earth atmosphere, we have different layers. So once the different layers pop up, we'll be there. Earth atmosphere. Okay, so the different layers of the Earth atmosphere. What are 3 facts about Earth atmosphere? Okay. Here we have the beautiful picture of 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, because I know it's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. The one I want to show you guys is a big picture of, they're trying to give us the small ones. Let me show you the big ones. I'll put an S on there. So let's see the pictures. Images. Me and my homie. I'm going to show you right here in this diaphragm. I'm going to show you the different parts.
Did she say diaphragm?
We have the triosphere. We have the stratosphere, the mesosphere, the thermosphere, and the exosphere. All right. So if you look to the drawing that's on the right-hand side, on the computer on the right-hand side. Hey, Hugs. You look through that and you're gonna see. So when we flying in the airplane, we're on the top of the troposphere. Okay. The ozone layer, and now listen. So y'all won't be saying we're going to outer space. Look at the different layers. The airplane flies around the troposphere. The jets and the rockets are in the stratosphere. Now, when you go up to the mesosphere, that's where I guess that would be like electrical force and all the, technical stuff about the stratosphere, the electrons and all that stuff going on. They have a couple of meteors there, whatever. Now people are like, oh, now I mind you, last year for 2 years, I've been looking for the satellite, had the app on my phone, ain't see the satellite pass my house not one time. Ain't see the satellite pass my house not one time. Okay, so the satellite is in the thermosphere. So the rockets say they are in the extrosphere. Y'all know I can't pronounce words, so we know about that. So my issue is
Anyhow. That's it.
What you do, Tony? Uh-oh. I hope her internet didn't go out again. Yeah, I don't mess with AT&T. I use Xfinity and they stay on their job. We got to understanding. Don't mess with me and I won't mess with y'all. I got them on auto pay because I don't even want to be. I don't even want to talk to them.
I think we might. Oh, the things up here now. I'm seeing. Okay, can you guys hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes. We hear you go.
Can you hear me now? Okay. I don't know why this thing cuts off. This thing is becoming a headache. It truly is. It's truly becoming a headache. I might have to start doing it on my phone, my cell phone. I don't know. Until I can actually figure out how this is really working for me. But as I was showing you guys, the Earth atmosphere is in different layers. And if you look to the right hand of the computer, the different layers. Okay, now you can hear me, okay? Okay, now these different layers here are the same, but they're showing you what's going on up there. Where are these meteors coming from? Are the meteors that are falling coming from the thermosphere? Is that where the rocks and stuff come from? Rocks, where the rocks coming from? Like, is it actually breaking up? Is it all rock up there? Like, is it different levels of? Now we know we're surrounded by water. We know that because the clouds have proven that the water in our oceans water above and water below. So the earth, which is the rock, is in the middle. Okay, so if the rockets and everything are in the stratosphere, and then in the thermosphere, we got more clouds and the meteors in the metrosphere, and the stratosphere, the balloons and the satellites, and then the planes and the, you know, the hot air balloons and all the stuff goes on in the troposphere. That's what we see. Where does it show? Where is the moon at? Where's the moon located? What atmosphere, what sphere is the moon in? So I kept looking, don't see nothing. Kept looking, don't see nothing. So I don't know if they're playing mind. I mean, have we been living on this earth all these hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years just to have mind games? Let me see if I can open up this one a little bit. This one here. Oh, shit. Oops, my bad. You know I got a dirty mouth. I know I got a potty mouth. I know I got a potty mouth. Let's see. So, which one I just saw this now? Oh, this one right here got the little man in the little man in the spacesuit. Where's the outer space? He's not in outer space in the spacesuit. He's in outer space, outer space. That's why it's called outer space. They don't know what's out there. They don't know what's out there, and that's just crazy. That's just crazy. They don't know what's out there. Is there an out there? All the planets are in our atmosphere. They're all there. They're all there. Besides these little pretty pictures they want to show us of all the different planets, they're all in our atmosphere. The stars, I showed you guys pictures of actual stars. It's not twinkle twinkles. It's just energy and mass moving. It's just energy and mass moving. I showed you guys an actual picture through a telescope of what a real star looked like. So let's see what this one is. I'll click on it and then it want to go crazy. There we go. So I'm just trying to figure out, and I see we're not gonna talk. We talked about land before. I'm gonna get Uncle Fed to come because we're finding more and more land where it's not supposed to be. Where it's not supposed to be. When he's still within the earth confines of the earth, how is he looking down? It's going out again because now I actually see it spinning. I see it spinning. This, I don't know what's going on with this. I know my thing sucks. Wi-Fi, and I've been having issues with AT&T with this nonsense. You can believe that, right? But we don't know what's going on. We just don't know. So the man out here with a spaceship, looking at the earth, we got him over here doing this, looking at the earth from outer space. And it says, what is the exosphere? A definition of facts and temperatures. What is it? It's just another layer. It's just another layer of the earth. See, the layers right there. And that's where the satellites are. And that's where they're claiming where the moon and everything is at. I'm like, what is the position? Like, Like seriously, like really, y'all, like seriously, y'all? I don't know. I just want them to stop lying to me. I know NASA done blocked me already. Every every week I'm sending NASA a new question. They about to block me for real, y'all. They about to block me for real. So back to this picture here. I just want to know what's up here. What is up here? Like, see, like, why wouldn't they? And a lot, I gotta tell a lot of people too, when it comes down to these different stratospheres, the different names of the spheres, this is the mileage. 53 miles, 31 miles, 5.9 miles. That's why they try to confuse us when they tell us in feet. They try to confuse us when they tell us in feet. You get in the airplane. Oh, you get in the airplane. We're going to climb to the height of 30,000 miles, 30,000 feet. I'm like, 30,000 feet. So we're barely at the 1 mile up in the sky. Hey, Sleeping Bear. How you doing, bro? You know I'm about to use my drone this week, right? I'm going to be droning this week, for real. Because I'm trying to find out what's going on with this pink moon. So I'm going to have my drone up there tomorrow. So we're looking at, we 30,000 miles in the air and 30,000 feet in the air. 30,000 feet in the air. And we're not even nowhere near the ozone layer. So how is all of this stuff coming to the earth? I don't want to say I think, because, only God knows. Something is going on right here. This thermosphere and this metrosphere, there's a hole or something going on in there, a hole. It's because it's all around the earth, mind you, it's all around the earth. They got so much debris. The debris that's out in, now the debris is right here. The debris is up in the metrosphere. I can't pronounce these words. I just call them metrosphere. The debris from the older satellites, the old rocket fluid. Do you not know how clouds look away? You know how dirty it is up there? I don't know if I can show you guys a picture of that. But they call it space junk, and that's what it is. Because it's just stuff out in space. It's nothing. It's just nothing. It's just nothing. I'm gonna show you guys, and then I'm gonna call it. Space junk. And it's all around the earth. You will be so surprised at how much space junk it is out here.
If you're still trying to figure out how to start an online business or how to get people to actually buy from you over the internet, I have some really good news for you that I think you're going to find really encouraging and super useful if your goal is to reach the 6 or even 7.
Yes, I'm going. I tried before, right? My finger almost fell off. I almost cut my pinky off. So I had to learn. So I don't know if I'm gonna YouTube Decode by Discovery. Okay, that's the Discovery, but I'm not gonna show no videos. I don't want to show videos. I want to show you guys pictures. All right, let me show you how much junk is out there in outer space. You will not believe it. Sharing this tab. Okay. Images.
Remember, guys.
Look at this.
Remember, if you like Miss Rye's content, remember she does couponing. Don't forget, she does her couponing. But make sure y'all subscribe to Miss Rye's channel. Ms. Rod, if you there, drop your link, please. Drop your link, drop your link, drop your link. So when you go live, they can see, you know, the stuff that you put out there. You've been doing this for a long time. Drop your link. James, make sure you go over to Ms. Rod. Do it for the Brooklyn, baby. Do it for the Brooklyn, baby, baby. Baby, baby. Drop your link in there so we can go on over there, support her, and then look at this. Yes. James, make sure you click on that link. James, make sure you click on that link. Everybody in here, make sure y'all have Ms. Rod link. Make sure you got Ms. Rod link, please. We're going to support our sister, support our sister, support our sister. She put a lot of work into this. And then we had 2 floods. So I didn't want to have electrical fire. So I bought the that Team Aries bullshit. I want to see Rod book collection. And you just click onto Ms. Rod link now. That's what I'm saying. Click onto her link now. Then you get to see what she see. We want to see your book collection. What are you talking about?
Look at that. Isn't that creepy? Isn't that creepy? Look at all the junk out there. Look at all the junk. Space, they call it space junk. This is where you would, and the things that are coming down from the metrosphere broken up parts of old satellites out, you know, there's so much space junk going on, and they have to go and actually clean it up. They have to go and actually clean it up because it's falling to the earth. It is falling to the earth. And that's a problem. That's a problem. Because they're saying that, oh, the earth should be able to break it up. The different spheres should be breaking it up. Every time it falls, it should be particles. It's not. It's not. Some of them things is breaking up. Could you imagine a football falling from what? 28 miles from up in the air? It's gonna hit the ground like an explosion. It's gonna hit the ground like an explosion. It's not gonna be that easy. Oh, the atmosphere will break it up. It'll crumble. No, it won't. No, it won't. Someone's going to get hurt. Someone is going to get hurt. And that's what happens. How much space junk is out there? Tons and tons. This is the actual picture. This should be an actual picture of how much junk is around. Look how big it is. Radiators, air conditioners, tools, rockets, satellites. And you know why I started to look up space junk? Because I have had DirecTV maybe about 7-8 years ago. And I've been calling on people to come get that satellite off of my roof of my house for almost 6 years. So I'm like, keep it. Why would I want to keep it? Like, come get this SHIT off my house. In case something happens, we get bad weather and it blows and it hits somebody's car or hurts somebody. You know, God forbid my roof decided to get ripped off and hurt somebody. That's extra nonsense on top of the roof. That should not be there. They're going to say, So I'm going to get some guys that I know, preferably when football season is over, and ask them, could they come and take it off my house? And I'm going to use it as an actual satellite because I'm going to build me something that's going to look out into these atmospheres and see what's going on. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put everything to use. So they have all this junk around the earth. in the metrosphere. You gotta remember there's different look, it's just litter. It's just litter. How is that possible? You can see the sun from over there projected to the earth. They are such liars. And I gotta say they. I'm not gonna say look at this. Debris. Look at all this debris. Look at all this debris. It's crazy. It's crazy. So that's why you need to look up all the time to the sky, because we don't know what's going to fall up out of it. And the clouds, I'm gonna talk to y'all about aliens when I get it together, because I don't want my chat to get interrupted. I'm gonna talk to you guys about aliens. Look at this. Now, this is supposed to be NASA releasing shocking footage showing space junk trapping humans on Earth. What? See, this is why I be up there talking to NASA crazy all the time. Okay, talking to NASA. What the hell are they talking about? Look at this. The Hubble, planet Earth space junk stock. So this is a look at how the Earth looked in 1957, 1992, and 2015. Space junk. All that is space junk. So we don't know. We do not know what is going on. 2021 almost gone. 2022 coming. So you would say, why won't they clean it up? Because they don't care. They don't care. That's why they don't clean it up. They'd rather okay. So if we believe in gravity, what's going on? That's what I want to know. If we believe that everything that goes up comes down, what is going on with all the space junk? What is going on with all the space junk? I haven't a clue. Oh, look here. Space junk falling to the earth.
30.2 million. That's the number of small businesses in the US, according to the SBA. And out of all of those companies, less than 5% are going to earn more than 1 million in revenue, and less than 0.5% make it to 10 million in revenue. The question, why? Most businesses hit a wall of growth and they can't get over it. They spend years working in the business, sucked into the day-to-day. So the strategy for the big leaps feels eons away. Well, there are 5 phases to building a scalable company. And if you want your company to be in that 5% bracket or 0.5% and not part of the 95% who struggle or fail, and if you are a CEO of an established high 6-figure, 7 or 8-figure company, pay a...
Really? What is that about? What is that about? Look at this shit. Look at this. See, I just telling you guys. Look at this. What is going on here? What is going on? And then you want to talk about some aliens. You want to talk to me about some aliens. The aliens already here. They already here. Look at this. The things that fall to earth. Look at these big things. And you want to tell me these big things not damaging nobody, not hurting nobody, not killing nobody? Like the Wizard of Oz, just falling onto people's houses, people's house, people's cars, falling into the ocean. Is the ocean gravity pulling all this stuff to the ocean? Like, where is it falling to? Absolutely pollution. Our atmosphere is polluted. Our atmosphere is polluted because of all this space junk. All this space junk that's out in our upper atmospheres. Look at this big round thing. What is that? What is that? Look at this. All kinds of garbage falling. All kinds of garbage falling. Space debris. Look like this one fell in Africa somewhere, or the deserts. Look, real space junk. Look, of course. Look at all this stuff. Look at all the stuff that's going on here. Why is that? Hey, Tony. I'm just about to get off of this. I was showing my people some space junk and stuff. Look at this. All this stuff is falling from the different spheres, different atmospheres that we have in the earth. And more stuff is falling. More stuff is falling. So now they're going to tell us that we've been invaded. Have we been invaded? Have we been invaded? Or is this junk falling because it has nowhere else to go? Now, if there was outer space meaning they said it's weightless in outer space, everything just floats around, everything, you know, all that's going on. Why is it coming back to the earth? If there's an outer space, why is all this space junk falling to the earth? I want to know why. NASA, they probably flagged me. They've been flagged me when I was asking questions every day. Now I'm down to once a week. Once a week, I send NASA some questions, or I'll be on their site. They go into Mars, and when they go to Mars, I done told you where Mars is at. If you want to believe me, believe me. That's what I believe where Mars is at. Mars is in the stratosphere, along with the rest of the planets. And they're not going nowhere but inside of the Earth's stratosphere. I was going to I'm the president of my HOA in my community, and we had a directors meeting. So me and 2 vice presidents, treasurer, secretary, you know, that kind of stuff. I got there early. So I was sitting, you know, having me a little drag, sitting there chilling. And I saw some clouds. The clouds actually walked past me. Excuse me. The clouds I saw actually, as I was sitting there, walked past me. I was like, what is going on here? So I was sitting in the car just looking, and I'm like, that looks so strange. I mean, my eyes, I know our eyes follow things, you know, our eyes track stuff, but this was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, in the evening, and the clouds were pitch dark. Now, some people say when the clouds are dark, it's going to rain. It was 80 degrees. Wasn't not a drop in the sky. These 2 particular clouds that I was looking at, they actually was black. Right? What I turned my head a little closer, I taped a little bit of it. I didn't tape a lot of it because I was like, you know, to tell you guys that I was coming on. I taped a little bit of it, and I was like, what is going on? Like, what is really going on here? I don't understand. I looked at the moon, shut the front door. Goddamn party over. I looked at the moon and party was over. I didn't even want to go to the meeting after that. I said, if I don't come, I might get voted off the yacht. You know, I'll get kicked out the country club that I don't go to. Have you guys ever seen strange things going on in the sky? Angela, one of the darker clouds looked like the shape of an animal to me. Oh my goodness. I tell you. Oh my goodness. I'm going to show you guys that little video. What kind of animal did it look like to you? I mean, when I say, the clouds are white and fluffy and light and all that, these clouds were dark with a trail. I was like, what? Like, huh? I was like, huh? Like, what is going on here? Like, really, like, I was like in so much shock. I was like, it kind of made me a little scared. But the moon, I can't even explain what the moon looked like. I can't explain it. I'm gonna see if I can show you guys. Okay, now it says to share. Let me see how the share button go. Let me see. It says share. All the time. Well, I've been following this moon for a long time. I've been following this moon. Let me see if I can share the screen. I'm gonna share the screen. I don't have two monitors. Sharing screen works best on a computer. Let me see if I gotta open it up first, then share the screen. Let me see. An aura like this around the moon. I've never, and this is going on 5:30, 6 o'clock at night. The sun, I am going to tell you what the sun was doing, because the sun was at my house and I was only 3 minutes away from my house, and the moon and the clouds was doing
this. Is not the same one, right?
I said, as I got further away from the moon, so I left. I was there till like about 8 o'clock. I came home and the moon looked like this. The first thing come to my mind all the time, my friend Nay Moody, look at those chakras. Look at those chakras. I mean, I was really, really like kind of afraid, because I mean, as you see in this picture, it looks like skeleton bones. Oh my goodness, those tornadoes, Foot Soldier. Woo! That's hard. 22 tornadoes at the same time in the same place. Almost unheard of. Almost unheard of. So I was like, I want to talk about this moon thing going on with you guys and see how many of you guys have seen moons looking like this. And I was like, at one time, I mean, the camera can't even catch the picture. I think I put the picture, I did download the picture that I had on my phone. I do have the picture, and the picture showed no justice to what I was looking at. It showed no justice. But a lot of people, a lot of the tornadoes was like, we know they're made out of heart. We know that. I mean, but why is they destroying all this land? We got to talk about the food shortages. We got to talk about how high inflation is all the way up. Everything is inflated. Everything is inflated. So I just wanted to give you guys, I mean, it didn't even look like this. I was just like, so like, and the faces. You saw an animal. What animal did you see? I need to know, what animal did you see? Because I was like, wow. I was like, wow. Take that one off of there. I could not believe it. I think I saw a dragon personally, because it looked like it had a tail to it. And then one of them, it looked like let me see if I can find my page, find myself. to get to that. Let me see if I can find myself to get back to that. Okay, so if I share again, stop screen. Okay, let's stop the share, and I'm gonna share it again. Let's see if I can show you guys my video of what I saw. I might a video thing here. Yeah. Chrome tab. Chrome tab. Yeah, so my thing that I'm trying to say is that a lot of these things that's going on, like, what does it have to do with the world? Not going, something is not right. Something is not right in the world at this time. I'm sorry, I just have to feel that way. I mean, I've been trying to eat right, try to be healthy, try to get right with God. That's right. Get right with God, get right with people. And it just seemed like something is so going on right now in this world. We got another sun in China. I'm going to show you guys all that stuff tomorrow, sometime tomorrow. I'm just, my new job has me from 3 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I really can't do all of that. But I'm just watching as far as all the weather, the harps. I'm just really, really paying attention. I'm paying so much attention to, it's like, are you kidding me right now? That's all I want to know. Are you kidding me? So let me see if I can bring this video up to show you guys. This. I got so many so many strikes. I can't even show you guys my videos. But listen. You guys see that? Do you guys see the clouds moving? Something going on. Look at this one. This cloud is black. So I'm saying all that to say, I have videotapes of different clouds and boom whams and wham whams, but I have never seen like this. Look how fast it's moving. It is moving fast. I mean, fast. And mind you, it was like 80 degrees. You hear wind blowing. Where is the wind coming from? I'll blow this video. I might go live tonight, but I'm definitely going live tomorrow. Once I get rid of my heathens. I will be going. So I'm like, what is that really going on? Have anybody heard anything? I mean, I can't have anybody telling me nothing about no more them going to outer space. I can't deal with that no more. They're not going to outer space. I can't deal with that at all. Not at all. But what is going on with the moon? The moon, and then on top of that, they have spotted a second moon. I've seen it. And I was like, what is that? Like, what is that? I've seen it. I was like, what is that? Oh, that's probably a planet. No. What is that? That's what I wanted to know. What is that? And now NASA finally said, oh, yes, the Earth has a second moon orbiting the Earth. I was like, what? And for you guys who are so into Google it, just Google it. Google it. It's in Google. It's there. It is there. It is there in Google. I'm gonna show you right now. Now everything is okay because now we know what is up there. And what is up there is actually, I'm gonna show you guys right now. It's a second moon. And that's why I was like, how is it possible that my friends that's on the West Coast can actually see the same moon that's on the East Coast? So here it is. They finally stopped making us think we crazy because we've been seeing two moons. I showed my son approximately, I think it was like 3 months ago. I said, something going on up there. He said, oh my, what's going on there? I'm like, come look. I said, what you see over here? He said, that's the moon. I said, so what is that over there? He was like, what? What is that? I'm like, I don't know. You tell me. We got two moons in Texas. Two moons. Because the sun was behind us. The sun was about to set, which ain't really the sun anyway. So they said the earth has a second moon for another 300 years at least. What is the second earth moon called? Okay. And that's what it looks like. I believe that's what I believe. I believe I saw that moon last night where I was at. So according to newly studied Nature, we may be the last to know that it has formed a quasi-moon named Kalamo Agolua, after a Hawaiian word that refers to moving celestial objects. It's not much to speak of, measuring less than 50 milliliters, 50 something, 164 feet across. So now that it's been confirmed that we have a second moon, now they ask questions, does the earth have a second moon? They knew about this moon in 2016, okay? They knew about this moon in 2016. The earth has a second moon that's unlike most of its likely sibling, a visible light sky, circles in the planet 38 to 100 times distance around our primary moon for years, the quasi-moon. So I'm like, what's going on? Like, why are we the last to know these things? Why are we the last ones to know? I don't understand that. So this is the quasi-moon, and that's the moon that I think I saw last night. So how many moons does the earth have? Simple answer, they say we only have one, but as you see, they say we have two. Now, they're trying to say the moon itself may have a moon. Foot soldier, you ain't never lie. That's why I'm trying to get right with God. Trying to get right with God. You ain't never lied. That's the feeling that I'm having. Like, I want to talk about the movies. I've been watching some movies, and it's like, I can't describe it. The movies are actually coming to pass. Can y'all understand that? The moon is the movies are actually coming to pass. So this is why now that this moon is in our atmosphere, because there's nothing beyond our atmosphere. I don't care what these scientists do, what these whoever do. The Most High have the last say. God has the last say. God said, earth is stable. I'm done. I'm not even going to debate that with nobody. I'm not going to argue that with nobody. I'm not going to get caught all out in my feelings. It is what it is. So they want to know, yes, it's possible for the moon itself to have moons or rings That is what I saw. I saw rings around the moon, like how the rings are with Saturn. But these rings was going around counterclockwise, going around the moon. And I just sat there. I sat in my car and I moved when the moon moved. Just sat there and watched it and watched it and watched it. I'm rocking with you. I'm rocking with you. No doubt, I'm rocking with you. So, what if the Earth has two moons? If the Earth had two moons, it would be catastrophic. Catastrophic. An extra moon would lead to the larger tides and wipe out major cities like New York, Singapore. Extra moons pull of the moons will also slow down the Earth rotation, causing the day to get longer. Hey, Nicole. Thanks for coming over, Nicole. Hey, Nicole. So, with that being said, the Bible said the days will be longer, nights will be shorter, so forth and so forth. My Bible expert ain't here. My Bible expert ain't here. But, excuse me. But if you look at how our days are going lately, if you look at how our days are going lately, we got a moon, they got rings that's illuminated. We got a second moon in our atmosphere. We got a sun that China has created. Okay, a lot of people said to me, "Oh, there's always rainbows with the sun." I said, "How is it that we can see with our eye, but we can't see through glasses?" No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So then from there, so we got the sun, the China making their own sun. That's another story because China is actually taking over the world. I'm not gonna say I believe. I'm gonna say I pray that we don't go to war with them because they doing too much. Now I ain't gonna say United States don't be doing too much too, but they doing too much. On our side, on United States side, we got these billionaires trying to block out the sun. Why is you trying to block out the sun? We need the sun to grow. We are people of the sun. The color of our skin protects us from the sun. That's why they feel we need to be outside 24 hours a day. They can only be outside 8 hours a day. Okay, so that's another story. We're going to get into that one. So here it is. We're asking them. We're asking what is going on? What is going on? So you got the Bill Gates and them, his clan trying to block out the sun. We got the farmers. The farmers are being paid to make less food. Where does that work? Where? Just tell me where. Where does a farmer get paid to grow less food? I'll wait. You know why we having all these fires and tornadoes? Heart. They killing off the animals. They killing off the animals. They killing off the animals. Why? I know God got this, but God is telling me I need to tell people they need to be saving. That was my calling for Soldier. I said I could just go and I could make all this money selling my products to whoever, whatever, giving them mad discounts. What about my people? Let me teach my people how to save money. And I'm so grateful to all the people. I mean, it's a lot of y'all. It's a lot of y'all. Between my YouTube, my Facebook, friends of all kinds of nationalities, colors, friends that want to save money. I'm grateful to all of y'all. And I teach y'all how to make money. But I teach you how to save money too. So back to this moon. Ever since you guys, my mood was changing. my mood was changing. I would go outside, sun shining. I look up, blind as F. Well, I ain't monetized on here, so I can curse. Blind as fuck. Got blinded by looking at. I took my glasses off. I saw the sun, like the shape of the sun was like wobbly. It was like not. We know there's a lot of heat coming off of it. We know that, but it was like not a perfect sphere, like not round. It looked like I took pictures. The pictures don't even come out to what I saw. Hey, living your best life. Welcome. Don't even come out to what I saw, but the sun looked it out of shape. Can I say it that way? The sun looked it out of shape. So then it was like not a cloud in the sky, not one cloud in the sky. We get hail. How do we get hail? In the summertime. Hail in the summertime. And I'm not talking about little pretty little drops like frosted snow. I'm talking quarter size, golf ball size, baseball size of hail. And I happened to look at my insurance paperwork. I said, ain't this a biscuit? The insurance does not cover hail damage. They want everybody's cars gotta be inside because of the hail. They don't cover hail damage. If I was driving to work and I happen to get in a hailstorm, they don't cover it. I mean, these are like big snowball size hail. So as my night went on last night, and I'm watching the moon, watching these different rings, I was like, but why? Like, I know we should never question God. We should never question God, but I'm questioning the scientists. They call that an act of God. Yes. I mean, I believe in a lot of acts of God. But for the government and the people that quote unquote run the world, stop lying to us. I don't know. I don't think God would create his creations to kill them off massively. They killing off all them. I mean, the oxtails are highly expensive. I am gonna tell you about the crab legs. I didn't even renew my Costco membership. I went in there, crab legs was $349 for a case. Thank you, Foot Soldier. That's exactly where I'm going. They have been messing with God's work for the longest. They have to stop. So the satellite, see, and believe this or not, this lime green thing right here, that was the sun. That's how the sun looked it to me. Odd shape. I'm showing you. I can't show you too big, but that's what the sun looked like. So it says, rather than the planet itself, discovered in 1986, orbits around the sun, an elliptical orbit, but appears to have a horseshoe orbit when it's viewed from the Earth. So, as you guys know, I travel a lot. I went to quite a few different states and quite a few different countries. And they all look different. They all look different to me. They all look different. I can go down the block and see something different in the sky. So that's what's going on over there with the second moon. Now, let me see if I can get this in here. China. Let me see the backspace. China. Second sun. Let's see if that comes up. Okay. Here we go. Yep, it sure did. It sure did come up. Let me see if I can get StreamYard to bring it up. It sure did come up. Let's see if I can get StreamYard to bring it up. Share. China, what's up, Alien? But I was waiting for you because I need you to come up here and talk to me. I need you to talk to me, bro. I need you to talk to me, bro. I need you to talk to me. Because, like I said, this is gonna be like a really intimate kind of live here. We talking about stuff. We are talking about stuff that I don't do drama, bro. Don't do drama. So this is what I do. So I'm looking up. I've been reading quite a few articles about China and China trying to emulate an artificial sun. Well, we call it a second sun. So it says here, artificial sun, Tumac, has sustained a plasma reaction for a whooping 101 seconds at 120 million degrees Celsius, setting new records in the field of nuclear fusion. The breakthrough have the way of carbon neutral energy future. Yeah, I'm gonna change the avatar. That's me like about 2 years ago. Yeah, I don't do all that makeup and stuff no more too time. So, does China have an artificial sun? So they telling us all this. Apart from the East, China is currently operating HL2A reactor as well as J-TEX. The purpose of the artificial sun is to replicate the process of nuclear infusion. Yeah, I've been heard about the sun a long time ago. Hey, Tony. Hey, Tony T. People don't believe it. I don't understand why people was thinking that. I don't know, but we want to ask why, like how and why. That's what we're trying to figure out. What do you believe? What do you believe? I believe in the Creator. Okay. So I just feel that man is doing something he ain't got no business doing. Okay. He doing something he ain't got no business doing. And we about to have problems. We about to have problems. So let me out the stuff here. So what I was talking about, Alien Blood, I was showing them what I saw last night in the sky with the moon. The moon had rings around it. So I don't know if the moon that I saw was the second moon, the Earth's second moon, or was it the first moon, our regular moon? Ain't that crazy to say our regular moon? Let me see. I don't know how to send a link. Let me see. Share. Let me see. I don't know how to send a link. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. Thank you for the share. But no, we just having a little conversation. So we're trying to figure out. Alien said, I believe the moon and the sun can be artificial. That's my opinion. Absolutely artificial. That's why they're making more than one. It's coming to light. We probably got like 5 or 6. When I was doing, welcome, love to be me. Welcome, welcome. When I was doing my flat earth and my partner come jump in here, this is how me and him get down. We've been getting down like this for like 3 years. And now I'm going to have a new partner. Another partner. I can't say new. I ain't replacing him. Love him madly. Can't replace him. How do I? Okay, invite. So it says copy. All right, copy. Now, how do I put it? I got it to the clipboard.
No, I'm up, Nicole. I am up. I'm just listening and learning, listening and learning.
Did you change the time?
No,
Come on, Cherry, you know that.
I gotta do that.
Yeah, but I feel like there should be a generalized
I'm just listening and learning,
right?
checking it out. But I think at this point,
I feel like as an adult, there's some things
It should be no way of saying arriving an hour later.
you guys.
It's ordering. It says order receipt. Did you change the time?
no. I thank you guys for checking out different parts of what people do. And the two showcases we had today was Alien Blood and Miss Ride or Die. If you want to learn more about that type of stuff, and then don't forget the couponing. Don't forget, you want to learn how to coupon, go check out Miss Ride or Die and check out Alien Blood. But Alien Blood got small. He's gonna work on it. But don't forget when Miss Ride go live, click the bell so we'll know when she's on. Now I'm going to the Bigo streets now. I only saw one thing with Pastor P. They better find some more. Boss lady, Miss Keefus. Did you see anything going on in the Bigo world? I know Miss Keepers better not be snoring. Well, we're going over there to the other side in a little bit. So I see you guys on the other side. Thank you for being here. Don't forget, check out their channels. And, learn what you can learn. It's nothing good. There's nothing wrong with getting information. And don't forget, the couponing is Christmas. She still does that too. Check out either video, Saving Money video, or look at the moon, the sun, and the stars. It's up to you. Thank you, Ms. Rod, for letting us use your material. Don't slap me with a show a coupon. Oh, God. Y'all people getting on my nerves.
Heart rate's 120, BP's 140/90. Hectic first day. But earning my nursing degree online gave me the flexibility to fit school into my life and prepare for situations like this.
On day one, Purdue University Global.
Oh no, you might gotta switch to DoorDash.
Here's what $5 a month with Lemonade
I should have
covers.
did that. It says receipt.
Yeah, but somebody gotta pick it up. They're not prepared. I don't know. It's not from the entire hour.
But you can't cancel it. But cancel it.
Protect a lot for not a lot. Get Lemonade Renter's Insurance from just $5 a month at lemonade.com.
But cancel. Cancel. Go to DoorDash.
Hey, you guys, what's up? What's up, my BK riders? I'm coming to you today, you guys, with 3 hauls that I got. One from CVS, one from Walgreens, and one from Dollar General. But the savings are crazy. So I would suggest you guys go out there, download the apps for those stores, and save some big time money. And also download Ibotta and Fetch and save some more money. This is what I got for. I ordered this through Rakuten.
Took too long.
And I got back $4 off of that just for making that order because I'm already a Rakuten member. So this is what I got. I got the Tresemme, the Crest, the Kids Shea Moisturizer, the Colgate, the Solus, and the hybrid razors. Let me show you my receipt. This is my receipt, which I have no good light on. Okay, look at the savings that I got. I'm going to have to go to the other table to show you guys the savings.
Why would you take it out of my hand?
The Shea Moisture, I got for $2.50 off. The Crest, the $2 off. The other Crest, $3 off. The Shea Moisture for the other kids for $2.50 off. The Colgate Whitening, $4 off. Tresemme Moisture, $2.50 off plus $2.50 off. And that's without my coupon, which the coupon is $4 off. And there's the prices. So this is what I paid. I paid $23 for this. And what I got back was crazy. I wound up getting back $9 in points with for the Crest. You buy 2, get back $5. Then the other Crest is buy 1 big Crest, get back $4. So that made the Crest free. And the Bics got back money off of those 2 on the other apps. So the total of this thing, this receipt here, is free. Because once I scanned everything into my 2 apps, my Fetch app and in my Ibotta app, I got back more money, which I'm going to show you guys in a minute when I go to the app. My grand total that I paid out of pocket is $23 for all of this. But I got back $27 when I scanned everything through the apps. Okay, so next up is CVS and Dollar General. Okay, CVS on this side. Well, they kind of mixed up, but because the stores are right next to each other. But I'm going to show you what I got from CVS. I don't know if you guys ever tried this Revlon here. This one right here is so good. But they had the big specials. Got a lot of this stuff. I got cash back, and I got back ECBs, extra bucks. So from Dollar General, I did the Swab deal, which you get back. I got back 5,000 points. So if I got back $5 on the Swab deal through Fetch, because that's one of their endorsement people, so I got that back. The Dial, I got back buy 1 get 1 free. The Nivea, buy 2 for $10. And the Crest, always free toothpaste, and toothbrushes, free toothbrushes and toothbrushes, right? Got that free. The Downy, I used my coupon. Plus, I was doing a spend 30, get back $10. So that worked out pretty good too. And then I went over here to all of this stuff I scanned into my app, mind you. The Revlon on the Ibotta, they was giving you back $5. You know, for the eyebrow, for the lipstick, they gave me back $4. For this, they gave me back $3 each. For this one, they gave me back $4. For this one, I got back $2. All right, what I got from Dollar General. I got the spaces. You know, they're $3 a piece. These, I got a deal on this. With Ibotta, you do the spray, but I chose to do the liquid. The Airwicks, the Fun Spaces. I needed some spaghetti, which also got back points off of Fetch and the Prego. And these things I got back money off of on Ibotta. These were buy one, get one free. I got the vanilla, and I got the cranberry, and I got the apple. I love these things. Easy off. I need an easy off for my oven. The Resolve. I got a dog. You know, I got points back from all this stuff in my hunts. And I had to come home with some dog treats for the dog. Okay. Some junk food for him. So I got all this stuff back. And here's my receipt. Also, if you download the Coupons app, you will get your money back also from the Febreze, the Pepsis, a lot of stuff I have in the car because it's heavy. The Pepsi, so this is what I pay for the Febrezes. This is what I paid for with the app, which I also told you that I got a lot of money back from using the app, Fetch app. Okay, they go to Suave, the Resolve, the Pet Cleaner. So all is going to come up on the Fetch app in the Ibotta. The next one I'm showing you guys is the Walgreens. We're going to go through the app. They have the dial, buy one, get one free. The dial, buy one, get one free. The Secret was on sale. I bought 2 for $10. The other Secret was $2 for $44. The Degree was on sale too for $3.39 each. Degree women, men, and it was a pretty lot of new stuff. So with this particular receipt here, my total cost was $28.86 plus tax, made it $30. I redeemed my $20 in rewards. So I wound up getting back. Only had to pay $10.68 for what I'm about to show you. So downloading these Walmart, Walgreens, Walmart, Dollar General, and these apps will definitely save you money. Please believe me. As you see here, these are boxes. I got like about 10 boxes to ship out. So that's over there. Okay, and this is my haul that I just showed you the prices for. So this is the new Secret. Smells delicious. Smells delicious. You already know about the Clinical. And the Degrees was $3.29, 39 cents each. Got these. The ones I got like $2, $3 off on Walmart. On the Walgreens app, $3 off for that. So I wound up paying $2.99. So I got $3 off on the Fetch. And the Secret, this is the new Secret that they got for sensitive sin. Yeah, I like this one. Okay. Now, this cost me $9.99, right? But on the app, it was $6.99. Yes, I did have a price match it right on my $2 coupon. So I wound up paying $2 for that. The Aleve, they also was on the app, the Ibotta app. And I'm going to show you the receipt for the Aleve. And the Olive Olay was, they never have this.
That's a lie. A lie, not a lead. A lie.
They never have it. They never have it. So this is hard to come by. This is a commodity. And the dial was buy one, get one free. I got this new one called Gold and Manuka Honey.
Manuka.
The razors.
Manuka Honey.
The razors was spend 20, get back 10. So I paid $10 for both razors. Plus they gave me $10. Okay, so hold on. Let's see if we can focus. This is my Alive receipt. It was $12.99 minus the $2. And I redeemed $10 cash rewards, so coupons and savings. So I only paid $2 Total savings. No, I didn't pay $2. I paid 61 cents. No, I paid 39 cents. I paid 39 cents total. I redeemed the $10 for it, and my total was 39 cents left over. So that's what I paid for the Aleve Women's Vitamins, which I'm going to use. Not for sale, I'm going to use. Okay, let's see if I can get this to focus in. Focus, focus, focus. There we go. This is what I made when I used the app, the Ibotta app, to get the money back. As you can see, I'm gonna do 1 or 2 for you guys. This one was for $4.25. So, and this was for the Alive. So I made $4.25 off of that. Cash back. That back. I'm telling you, these apps are so easy. It's just always getting free soda. Always getting free soda. So what was this one? Now these that you see right here is the bonuses that I get for when you complete certain bonuses. So let's see what this one is. Okay, I did that one. Okay, so like I was saying, there's apps. This is what I did for Kroger's. Let's see. At the Airwicks, look at that. Earned $5 cash back for the Airwicks. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So, this is, I'm almost coming to a close of my earnings. This is how much money I actually got cash back from my apps of Ibotta. Ibotta is just so easy to use. My video, join me on Ibotta. Just use my code and they're giving you back $10. They're giving you $10 back for joining today. For the rest of this week, I believe. They're giving back $10. So join me on Ibotta app and save some money with your cash. As you know, you guys, Fetch is so easy. These are all my gift cards I've already gotten.
All right, guys, we get ready to go on the other side. Hopefully you guys come on the other side. Let's see what madness is going over there. Thank you for checking out the 2 spotlight people, Alien Blood. Go check out Alien Blood and definitely go check out Miss Ride or Die. Peace. I am out.